Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. Let me introducing myself. My name is Santo. The purpose of my presentation today is to tell you why you should reading 30 minutes every day. Literation is one of many ways to create a good generation. So, if we don't have literation, we can't developing our human resource. If you have any question you want to ask, please have it until the end and I will be happy to answer that. In today's presentation, I'd like to cover 3 points. Firstly, how can Indonesia have a bad literation and a have low of human resource? Secondly, the way how to not be lazy about reading. Thirdly, what is the advantages of reading? How can Indonesia have a bad literation and low of human resource? According to UNESCO, Indonesia is second from the bottom in terms of both literacy, meaning interest in reading is very low. Indonesian people's interest in reading is very worrying, only 0.001%. This means that out of 1,000 Indonesians, only one person is an avid reader. Ironically, even though interest in reading books is low, according to Year Social Data as January 2017, shows that Indonesian can stare at gadget for approximately 9 hours a day. It is not surprising that in terms of collectiveness on social media, Indonesians are in fifth place in the world champion. Jakarta is the charity city in the cyberspace because throughout the day, tweet activity from Twitter accounts domiciled in the Indonesian capital is the most dense, exceeding Tokyo and New York. This report is based on result from Semiocast, an independent institution in Paris. This thing caused Indonesia easy to receive the fake information or hoax and easy to be provocated. When we ask why, internal factors such as low student intelligence abilities, low student interest in learning, and low student motivation to learn. Then there are external factors such as lack of attention from parents, the influence of TV and cell phones, the influence of playmates, the ability of teachers, and the infrastructure that is not yet supportive. The minimal ability to read and analyze makes Indonesia sink into ignorance. Low human resource caused by many things, starting from inadequate facility and infrastructure, limited education funds, and the lack of awareness in our society about the importance of education. This has an impact on the low quality of our human resource. Next, how to not lazy about reading. Here are tips for reading books so you don't get bored quickly and have fun. 1. Try reading many infographic book firstly. Try change the topic if you bored. And third, don't make it a burden. Make a target of one sheet a day. Invite friends to discuss about what you have read. Put away all gadgets when you start reading a book. The advantages of reading. Reading can help keep the brain so that it always carries out its function perfectly. When reading, the brain is required to think, analyze various problems, look for solutions, and discover new things. Reading can improve literacy itself. So, with this literacy, we will be better able to adapt toward developments and the times Because if you lose literacy, it will be very difficult to compete in the world of work or survive in the current era. Reading will improve knowledge and language skills. It is clear that reading will increase knowledge because when reading, someone will get a lot of information. But actually, it's more than that. By reading, there will be a lot of vocabulary that can influence language skills. The conclusion of this presentation is we must start the reading and leave the gadget for a good human resource development. That brings me to the end of my presentation. Thank you for listening or for your attention. Finally, I'd like to end by thanking you for coming today. If anyone has any questions, please feel free to ask them and I'll do my best to answer. Thank you.